What's up, family? Welcome back to a new video. And if you're thinking about relocating to Metro Atlanta, I have a new pros and cons video for you. We're going to be checking out the city of Villa Rica, Georgia, on the west side of the metro. Let's talk about it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time on my channel, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Raymond, and I am a real estate broker here in Metro Atlanta. I work with buyers and sellers that are looking to relocate to Metro Atlanta. And when I mean Metro Atlanta, I mean the suburbs in and around the city of Atlanta. All right, so if that is you, I invite you to reach out to me if you have any questions about relocating, working with me as your agent, and all of that sort of information. Feel free to reach out to me. All of my contact information is in front of you. Shoot me a text, shoot me a phone call. Let's get a consultation scheduled. And on that consultation, we will go over where you are in the buying process. I will tell you what my process is with working with me. And ultimately, we'll set off and get started with your journey. All right. And if you are a frequent viewer or a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to checking out a new video here at Atlanta, Georgia Living. My whole goal of this channel is to empower you and educate you about this beautiful area that I call home, being an Atlanta native. All right. So without further ado, let's jump into the video and the subject matter at hand. Villa Rica, Georgia. All right, Villa Rica or Villa Rica, you will hear different variations of how I pronounce this city as we go along in this video. So just caution you there. All right, so let me familiarize you with where it's located. Bring up the map. Villa Rica, Georgia is located to the west of downtown Atlanta, coming in exactly 33.2 miles due west of downtown Atlanta. For traveling purposes via car, it'll take you about 40 minutes without traffic. With traffic, you're probably looking at an additional 20 minutes on top of the 40. All right, so easily an hour commute from downtown Villa Rica to downtown Atlanta, Georgia. All right. Villa Rica, Georgia is located in two counties. The first county, which is the majority of the territory or the city limits, reside in the county of Carroll, and the small bits of the remaining portions of the city or unincorporated area of Villa Rica reside in Douglas County. So it is a bi-county city, but again, the majority of Villa Rica will reside in Carroll County. All right, so a fun known fact about the city of Villa Rica. Villa Rica actually translates to rich village in Spanish, and it is affectionately known as the Gold City. Villa Rica has a rich history of gold. It was the first place in the United States where gold was struck in 1826, so it has a huge and profound history when it comes to the gold rush era. And the name match, a rich village. It was rich with gold at one time. And if you're interested in those type of historical facts, again, go and explore Villa Rica. Maybe you can find some gold in the public lands that resides in Villa Rica. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and break down the statistical analysis of Villa Rica to familiarize you with more of the stats about the city. The population in Villa Rica, Georgia is just shy of 20,000 residents as of today in 2024. It does have a positive growth rate, so people are deciding to continue to move to Villa Rica. Builders are building new construction in Villa Rica as well. So that is encouraging if you're looking for a city that is growing. The median age for the city of Villa Rica is 34 years old, and the average household income is just shy of $94,000. So now let's talk about the residents' makeup between ownership versus renting. So the majority of the residents for Villa Rica are homeowners, coming in at 63.9% of the residents are homeowners, and 36.1% of those residents are renters. So again, majority ownership city, if that is important to you. The median home sold price for the city of Villa Rica for the month of September, according to Realtor.com, yielded a return of $354,000 for the median home sold price. So what that means is essentially that is the middle number of the prices for the homes that sold for the month of September 2024. So the majority of the homes are likely going to be somewhere in that ballpark when it comes to the pricing and listing price. Now, there will be a minority of on both sides of the spectrums, cheaper than $354,000 and more expensive than $354,000. But if you're looking for that middle pricing point, that is that number, $354,000. And I like to tell people that is pretty much a good rule of thumb if you're thinking about having the majority of the options in a particular place. You want to look at what that median sold price is to give you a good understanding of pretty much just about a good bulk of the opportunities will be near and close to that price point. All right, moving right along to some of the more important things about external aspects, the public school system. Villa Rica, Georgia does have 2 public school systems, and that is respective to the county that the home is residing in. As I told you at the beginning of this video, Villa Rica resides in 2 different counties. So depending on which county you purchase your home in will determine the school district that your child will be attending. All right. Hospital access for the city of Villa Rica is pretty legitimate. It is right downtown, just behind the city center. You'll find Tanner Medical Center / Villa Rica is the name of the hospital, and it's a 24-hour general hospital there locally to Villa Rica. The nearest major interstate is Interstate 20, which connects east to west for our region. So in Metro Atlanta, we have 3 major interstates that we use, and that's going to be Interstate 20, Interstate 75, and Interstate 85. And so Villa Rica resides right on the Interstate 20 section, which runs east to west, and Interstate 75 and 85 runs north to south. And obviously we do have a perimeter or a bypass, which is named Interstate 285. All right, moving right along to the last bit here for the statistical breakdown. The distance to the Atlanta International Airport comes in just shy of 40 miles, which will take you on average about 40 minutes without traffic. But with traffic, you want to add an additional 15 to 20 minutes. So you should be targeting about an hour commute to reach the airport if you're residing in the city of Villa Rica. All right, so now that you know more about the city from a statistical standpoint, from a geographical standpoint, I want to now take you downtown to Villa Rica to show you what are the offerings there, what are the scale of options, if you will, and what does it look like in that sense on the ground there in downtown Villa Rica. So I want to show you that right now, and then we're going to come back here to the office and we're going to talk pros and cons of living there so that you can get some different perspective about the area. All right, so I'll see you when you come back.
It's been so long I didn't see you on mine. You changed a lot, you look a different guy. I can't stop thinking about you since last night. Do you feel the same, feel the same, feel the same, feel the same? Imagine if we did it right. Yeah, I feel like we could be so tight. We can fix it's gonna be alright. Do you feel me, babe? Feel me, babe? Feel me, babe? Look in my eyes, into my heart. I know I'm everything you pray for my love. Been waiting too long to find in the one. I would do everything you ask in my love. Look in my eyes, I know we need time. I know I'm everything you pray for my love. Been waiting too long
future. I believe in the past. I believe what you truly desire, you can bring the past. All you need is a focus and a story to hold, and the faith that you can achieve what's inside your soul. Someday we'll make it on by. Other days we only can try. Either way, no matter what people say, either way, we're gonna get. Someday we'll make it on by. Someday. Other days we only can try. Either way, no matter what people say, either way, we're gonna get better. Know that you can make it. Hold it tight, cause they will try to take it. Keep it close, cause they will try to shake it. But whatever you do, don't let them break it. Cause this moment's just a new chance to take into your own hands and shape the life you see inside your dreams. Someday we'll make it on by. Someday. Other days we only can try. Either way, no matter what people say. Either way, we're gonna get. Someday we'll make it on by. Someday we'll make it. Other days we only can try. Either way, no matter what people say. Either way, we're gonna get better. In your heart there lives a dream for your soul to master. From the moment that you breathe, get to chasing after. Yeah. All that you want, all that you ever dreamed. You can make anything of this life. Someday we'll make it on by. Other days we only can try. Someday we only try. No matter what people say. Either way, we're gonna get. Someday we'll make it on by. Someday. Other days we only can try. Other days. No matter what people say. No matter what they say, we gonna get. Someday we'll make it on by. Someday. Other days we only can try. Other days. Either way, no matter what people say. Either way, we're gonna get better. Someday we'll make it on by. Other days we only can try. Either way, no matter what people say. Either way, we're gonna get. Someday we'll make it on by. Other days we only can try. Either way, no matter what people say. Either way, we're gonna get better.
Remember when I told you from the day I met you, love ain't gonna be enough to make it. You always knew deep down inside that I was gonna choose myself, and I will berate it, baby. Was I searching for a future? I'm by myself. Let me walk away. myself, by myself. Let me walk away, walk away. Let me walk away, walk away. Let me walk away, walk away. Let me 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 walk away. Let's take it back to a time when we were so much in love, baby. Ooh, yeah. Let us retract all the pain we caused each other so long. Yeah. You got to take a hold of your life, make it right, babe. You have so much to show for yourself. Yeah, take control of your life, do it right, babe. I will be at your side for every step of the way. 'Cause I'm so in love with you. I don't need you to change. You're sublime, sublime, sublime. And I follow right into all the depth that I see in your eyes. You're sublime, yeah. Ooh, there's a power in your soul. Ooh, and I wanted you to know only you can help that magic to unfold. So be true to yourself. There's something to behold, yeah. Ooh, there's a power in your soul. Ooh, and I wanted you to know only you can help that magic to unfold. So be true to yourself. There's something to behold, yeah. Ooh, there's a power in your soul. Ooh, and I wanted you to know only you can help that magic to unfold. So be true to yourself. There's something to behold, yeah. You must be a hero. You must be a Superman. 'Cause every time I see you, I can feel the rain. You must be a hero. You must be that kind of man who can make me realize my dreams deep inside. And every time I see you, I can feel the pain. They can say not good enough, I'm not that one for you. We belong together. They can tell you anything to push you away from me. My heart belongs to you. You must be a hero. Your measurements and by the gods. And every time I'm with you, love and fantasy. I wanna share with you till the end of my life. They can say not good enough, I'm not that one for you. We belong together. They can tell you anything to push you away from me. My heart belongs to you. like Superman. 'Cause every time I see you,
All right, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the tour of downtown Villa Rica. You can see that it's a very small downtown area, very like old town feel, if you will. Quite southern, quite traditional in that sense of the landscape and how it's laid out. You'll find that it's very comparable to other Georgia suburbs here in our Atlanta metropolitan area. The one that it feels like the most to me is Ackworth. It feels very reminiscent to Ackworth without the bridge. So if you're interested in Ackworth, you can go and check out the pros and cons of living there as well. Also, I invite you to go to the channel. I have several other pros and cons. I think over 40 different suburbs now on the channel so that you can become familiarized with all of our different suburbs here in the region. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and start with the pros of living in Villa Rica. The first pro on my list is going to be, I think, if anybody has ever been there that's watching this video, I think you would agree. And that's going to be it's super quiet. It is a super quiet and peaceful suburb. I mean, Villa Rica is one of those areas that you don't just kind of like wind up there. Like you have to be intentional about driving to Villa Rica. And so when you are there, it is quite quiet, quite peaceful, in my opinion. So if you're looking for an area that is an alternative to pretty much the hustle and bustle, the congestion, the constant, activities and events that's coming in and out of the town. So in my opinion, if you're looking for a quiet and peaceful suburb, you should definitely add Villa Rica in the mix as a place to consider. All right, moving on to pro number 2. And that pro is going to be Villa Rica has adequate shopping and dining opportunities. I think talking to different clients and having so many consultations weekly, one of the things that I hear the most is, Raymond, I want to have access to shopping and dining. Like, I don't want to have to drive, an hour or half an hour to get to the grocery store or to go to a Target or a Walmart. I think for the most part in Villa Rica, you have decent, adequate access to where you may have to drive at max 15 minutes if you are in the incorporated bits of Villa Rica. And what that basically the distinction between incorporated and unincorporated is city limits. So if you're in the city limits of Villa Rica, you will have access to a great bit of shopping and all of the likes that you need to have quick access to. And the further you go out, you may creep up to 15 minutes or so from those stores. But in general, since most people can account for that type of living, if you are considering moving to Georgia just as a whole, because Georgia's landscape is quite sprawling. And so in that sense, we are accustomed to driving where we need to go. So a 10-minute drive or a 15-minute drive is not uncommon for most people that are getting themselves in the mindset of living in Georgia. All right. So for that reason, I think that is a positive aspect of Villa Rica, that you do have that quick access to most everyday shopping and dining opportunities. All right. Now let's go ahead and move on to our third pro on our list. And that pro is going to be that Carroll County Public Schools is outperforming the state metrics for 2023. Now, the way I look at data and the type of school analysis that I look at is directly from the Georgia Department of Education. And for this video, I reviewed the 2023 CCPRI report, which is an index that's released directly from the state, which talks about college readiness and preparedness and content mastery. And we can drill into the micro bits of what's going on in the schools and how they're performing against the state scores. And when you look at it from the state standpoint, it really puts things in perspective. And obviously, if you're moving to the state, that's going to be pretty much the benchmark as to the bare minimum requirement. So when you find a county that is outperforming those metrics, in my opinion, those are going to be the school districts that most people would say are a good school district. All right. So Carroll County is outperforming the state. So if you are thinking about moving to Villa Rica and schools are important to you, then I would encourage you maybe to think about the Carroll County side of things versus the Douglas County side, because Douglas County at this particular point in 2023 is running inferior to the state scores. All right. So moving right along to our fourth and our final pro for the city of Villa Rica. And that pro is going to be ample park and nature availability. If you're an outdoors person, Villa Rica, you're going to like it because there's a lot of natural preservations and trails and outside parks to explore. You'll find that type of access there in the area, surrounding area as well of Villa Rica. So simply put, if you like to be in parks and you like to be outside, you like to do some trail and some hiking, Villa Rica should be a point of consideration, and you should drill in to see if you like the offerings that are there. All right. And now moving along to our cons, where there is good, I like to try to give some contrasting to some of the things that maybe you want to think about that could be considered a negative to some people. And again, and when I say some people, I mean that specifically in the sense of everybody's perspective is relative to their existence, to their history, to their experiences. So it's a consideration that you should think about. And that consideration or con, in my opinion, is going to be the fact that Villa Rica has a very old town feel, very rural feeling. In the sense of most people would give this definition of country. It feels country. All right. So if you're from a big city and you're used to living city life and you're used to biking and walking everywhere you go, Villa Rica may not be a place to consider for you, or it may be a place that you may have to adapt to. Right. But I'm a firm believer on before you rule any place out or in, you should go and check it out for yourself and come down and explore. But that is the only con that I have today, is that Villa Rica does have somewhat of a country feeling or a country aroma, if you will, to it. It feels quite rural for the most part. Now, again, there are some bits of Villa Rica that does feel quite urban-ish because of the proximity to the commercial districts, but the majority of the city of Villa Rica will have a very rural presence. But I don't think the rural presence is off-putting. Okay, I will definitely make sure I say that. It's not an off-putting rural sense, but it's just a matter of the fact that, you know, the deeper you go into Villa Rica, the more you're going to be away from the interstate, and you're going to see agricultural, you're going to see livestock, you're going to see those type of things in Villa Rica. Okay, so I just don't want you to be taken off or surprised about what you see. All right, so again, allow this video to be another link in your chain to explore this beautiful city of Villa Rica and to see if it may work for you and your family. So come on down and take a look at Villa Rica up close and personal. And if you're thinking about moving to Villa Rica, so my 2 cents is essentially this. All right, I have had several clients look into Villa Rica, and I've had a client recently, in recent memory, purchase a home in Villa Rica, and their family moved from the Maryland DMV area. And I talked with him today in preparation for this video, because I like for my videos to really be authentic and really try to give you some perspective as someone who is not in this area. What are you walking into? What should you consider? That's the whole point of this video. So I reached out to my client and now friend and said, hey, how are things going? How are you guys adjusting? How are you liking the area? And it was all positive. It was very reassuring to me as a relocation specialist that I want to make sure that my clients ultimately are happy with the decision that they make in their purchase. But it was reassuring to know that somebody from a big city, a big metropolitan area like the DMV area, can come to Villa Rica and enjoy the assimilation, enjoy and embrace that difference. But the difference is not off-putting. The difference is not uncomfortable. So that's from my client. Maybe one day he'll come on the channel. Him and his wife will come on the channel and tell you about their experience. So right now you got to get it secondhand, third person. But their perspective of Villa Rica is positive. And again, I think it's a great place to consider. So again, if you're thinking about moving there, and if you got more questions, or if you want to start your journey of purchasing there, feel free to reach out to me. All of my contact information is on the screen. And if Villa Rica is not quite what you're looking for, but you do not have an agent here in Atlanta yet, feel free to reach out to me. Let's schedule a consultation to see if we'll be a good fit to go on that journey, and we'll explore different areas that may be a better fit for you. So again, thank you for watching the video. Drop a like and drop a comment down below if you have questions about Villa Rica, and hit the subscribe button to be notified when I post more content just like this, teaching you about other suburban areas here in Metro Atlanta, and hopefully giving you just that native perspective about the area. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.
Ayy, I got the recipe, never gonna let any op get the best of me. Thought it was distance, but hey, this is next to me. Talk to the spirit, you know I've been heavenly. Company definitely show your trajectory. This ain't it.